Okay, Sunbeam S7, putting the circlip into the fork leg. This is a bit of a strange arrangement, but I put it in a vise and suspended it from the ceiling in order to bring up the fork tube so that you've got room to work to put the circlip in. I basically used a couple of screwdrivers like this. No punches, nothing else. And it will go in. Just be careful that you don't start knocking bits out of the fork leg, although it is very, very low down. So bring this stanchion up until it starts to just below the point where it starts to pull the bush out. Okay, now here is a recess, and get the end of that circlip, which you can just see, just the other side, so that you can lever it out later. Put the circlip in and then try to lever it back into the groove. Then fit the circlip right the way round into this sort of top area here and hold it around the back with your finger so that it doesn't slip out. And gradually, using the two screwdrivers, push it down whilst holding with your finger at the back to stop it slipping out. It's not too difficult. And then I found, once I got it partly round and pushed in, I then held that there with my one hand, and I went round the other side and started at about this point to work the circlip down into the very bottom of the groove. I found it moved and went down. I then went round the back and pushed down on the circlip that was slightly raised, and by pushing down on that and with my hand on the other one, which was round the back, if you remember, the whole lot just clicks into place. I'm sorry this is wavy. I couldn't find anybody to really give me a huge amount of guidance on this, and I haven't got the gear, I'm afraid, to sort of have this running whilst I was doing it. My hands would be all over it, but it can be done. It's a technique thing. Don't go bull at a gate. You don't need to. It is a major pain in the backside. No circlip pliers, I'm afraid, usable on this, but I've had them in and out 2 or 3 times, and I got some advice from a good friend of mine who knows these things, and once he told me how to do it, it went in relatively easy. Not the most professional presentation, but at least it's out there. It may help someone. Thank you.